So hi my people, I'm so grateful to God and I'm glad that we are here, that we have another opportunity to share our lives and to just impact each other positively. Suzie Yule Diadem, we said that this channel is all about positivity, living positive regardless. Doesn't matter the point at which you are in life, but all in all we engage positivity. And it has been a moment for me to be in the studio all by myself. We've been having guest after guest, which I'm so glad about, because this shows we are growing one, and also again it's an opportunity to be impacted in various aspects by various people with different experiences, and we get to learn from each other, because really no one is an expert in life. We all need each other. And I feel now when I'm alone in the studio, I feel like my space now. So yeah, I want us to have another moment to just share our lives and to just see, to spread some positivity. Some of the things that I've been thinking is about jealousy, like wivu, and this season is so cold, by the way. I don't know whether you are guys who are outside Nairobi, how is weather out there? The weather here is so cold, because in Nairobi it's freezing, it's so cold, lakini tutatoboa tu, we shall make it. We are doing coffee, we are doing hot water, yeah, so we are good. We thank God for the gift of life and for the gift of good health. So I was just thinking about jealousy, and I was reading on something, and I got amazed, because the article was saying that jealousy ama wivu, it's something that is in us. Everybody akona na kajilasi, everybody is amekari, like in our genetic makeup kuna kila mtu akona jealousy, like kila mtu akona kawivu. And so I got thinking, wow, it's in our genetics, like in our genetic makeup we have that so tuko na ako kawivu. And so, but now the warning was that jealousy can be corrosive, like inaweza kukula, kama you see the way chuma vile ikikaa pahali, then ina rust, inakuwa like wiped off the layers. So jealousy is corrosive. It can literally eat you up. It can literally my friend, ama Kikuyu. So it can literally make you lose it in life. It can make you even have sicknesses like ulcers and all that. So jealousy is corrosive. So I was thinking, now wamesema it is genetic, then it is, again we are warned that it is corrosive. And so I was just thinking around that area, and one of the things that you realize, and I know you will agree with me, is that jealousy, most of the time, when you feel jealous about something, it's because probably whatever you are seeing, maybe from a company or from somebody or from, I don't know what you would be jealous about, whatever situation that is making him feel jealous, it must be something that you yourself, you don't have it, or you're not in that level, you've not achieved it, or if you have it, you feel like someone else is getting it better than you, or has it better than you, and all that. And so I was thinking, so then what? And one of the things, remember we once talked of being content with where we are as we strive to get to the best levels that we can ever be. And so me, I'm thinking from a point of a Christian, this is what I was thinking to myself. Maybe you will share and tell me what you think. If you want to work out your jealous ingredient in you, because even me personally, by the way, there are some things I see and I'm like, nayo, I wish ingekuwa nayo, like, you know, I don't know whether it's the same as envy, but kuna kale kawivu mtu ana feelingi. And every time that I would realize, like, I'm feeling like kuna hiyo element of jealousy, like I'm feeling, like, say, because me, I'm a woman, sometimes ladies, by the way, ladies, saa zingine I think sisi genetically ndio tuko na ako kakitu mob, because sometimes you'll get jealous of something that is not even haikuhusu, ama hata ujuani na huyo mtu, ama hajakufanyia anything, but yuko na ako kawivu. So any moment I feel such an element rising up, the best thing I can do, if it's someone I know, I pray for them, like I commit to pray for them. If let's say ni mtu tuna work na yeye, ama it's someone maybe we go to the same church, or it's a friend or a family member, I get something about them to pray about. Maybe tuseme ni family member and I know they have not achieved certain things in life they would want to achieve. I put it in my prayer list that I want to pray for. Let's say I want to pray for Damaris for this and this thing, and you realize there's no way you can pray for someone once, first times, 2 times, and you're still jealous about them, regardless of whatever situation was making you feel jealous, whether they have something better than you have, or whether they have taken away something that maybe you felt that this belonged to you. Because sometimes, like the example I've used in families, you might feel like this one is more favored, yet it is me who did this doing nini. So if you commit praying about that person, I have realized automatically ako ka element, it dies completely. Don't even bother praying about what you are feeling, ati Mungu niondolee jealousy na nini. Don't even bother about that. Pray about that person. Kitu yenye unaona ungetaka Mungu ampe, pray for them and pray for them genuinely. And for me, that one has worked for me. So whenever I commit to pray for someone, ako ka element by the way kana dying, it dies naturally, hivyo tu inaisha. So I believe even you, my viewers, you can try that one out ukisikia, because why would you allow yourself to have a corrosive thing inside of you, inakukula we mwenyewe? And you see, the funny bit with jealousy is that the person you're jealous about, them wao wanaendelea tu in life, it's not bothering them, it is you who is being affected by that whole thing. So for me, I think prayer has helped me to pray for the other person, and that one now makes me, you can't have both. You can't be praying for someone and you're jealous about them. That one has worked for me, because I was thinking, angalia some situations, because by the way, some situations, they are not even worth the jealous. I think it's just like an element that when you give it time to grow, the devil will use it to magnify it and to kuharibia wewe, and maybe to even haribu some friendships here and there. Because look, like this example, Cain and Abel. So Cain ameonea bradhake wivu, blood brother, like mtu mmezaliwa okay, like mtu mmezaliwa from the same womb. Alafu then he felt jealous about it. Look at this situation. This situation, it was not anything big. Imagine the reason as to why God was blessing Abel. It's because he was giving good sacrifice. How I wish this guy sought to get to know what his brother is doing, so that he can also do it better. Because if he did it, instead of going all the way kuua, and then the blood comes back on you, and then now your life, you mess up with your life. That's why I think it's you mess up your life because of jealousy. I wish he got to sort out, or rather to get to know, why is this guy being blessed, why is this guy being favored by God, and then you do that. You know, if sometimes, by the way, when we feel jealous of something, maybe let's say I'm seeing a certain lady with maybe let's say even with a shoe, with a kind of shoe, and I'm feeling like kwani ni yeye tu anapatanga these things, or I would sort to know anabaingi wapi, who is your supplier, and utarealize maybe huyo mtu hata ako so willing with the information to give you the information. Okay, I know that one is petty, but I use the petty situation to just express it, to show sometimes it's anything that is not even worth to eat you up, because utarealize maybe yule mtu hata maybe ni anauzanga, so they would want you to ask them ndio wakuambililie pahali utazipata, so that they make business. But you there, it is eating you up, you cannot even ask them. And so I was just thinking that if we worked out our own fears, like what is it that if unaangalia Susan unamwonea wivu, ama mimi Susan I'm looking at somebody namwonea wivu, what is it that exactly I'm jealous about of this one? Then maybe I am afraid that they will make it so much in life when I'm not making it, all that. Then I work on my fears. In that, either I can decide to approach that person and nisaidie maybe to get to where they are, or rather if they are not approachable or something, and I would even wonder why would I be jealous of someone who is not even approachable, because it means they are not near the circle of my friends or people I can get access to. But it happens anyway. So if it's someone maybe you can ask, they give you the help, then you get the help that you needed. If it's not someone, then sort to know in any other way how you can learn maybe to do what they are doing, how you can learn maybe to, but again, let's not work on copying people's life. Usione, because sometimes you might think that I'm doing a certain thing. I remember like this example that has been given about kusag trousers, that someone had what was it? I think it is what was it? They had an issue with their waist or something, so they could not be able to hold their trouser at the waist vizuri, so they sagged it because they were going through a certain problem. Then someone decided to copy and thought, I think this is fashionable, so they copied. Sasa hiyo puzi. So I think it's not even also so good to copy someone's life, but instead of it kukukula dani, why don't you just copy or get a way of understanding how you can also do it and maybe even do it better? Because I'm imagining ingekuwa so peaceful if Cain just went to his brother and sought to understand. Na kama hata mwambia, kama wivu yake ilikuwa mingi sana mpaka hizi ongeleshe huyu jamaa, si angefuata tu pole, angalie to learn the steps, aone this guy akisacrifice what he does. So he works on himself, he works on giving the best sacrifice, and that would have helped him overcome and the jealous, and maybe they live peacefully without all these things. So I just wish to share that with you guys. Maybe you can tell me what you think about it, because I feel like wivu dogo, by the way, even for myself, I'm accepting that sometimes kuna ako ka wivu, but I have learned with time. It is by the way, wivu also is a waster of time. It wastes your time, because una feel vibaya over someone, you're wasting your time thinking and feeling, why are they getting, why. That energy, you would have used it for something better. This is something I have learned from my mentor, Pastor Karen, about not competing with people, but complimenting people. For example, maybe in my workplace, if I realize someone else is doing something better than me, instead of trying to compete with them, I try to fit in what they are doing better and what I'm able to do better. We fit in, we give a good report, we give a good result, and at the end of the day uta realize maybe kama ni situation ya job, the work yenye tutafanya at the end of the day itakuwa impressive, maybe even to our bosses, and both of us maybe we earn even promotion and all that. But nikipata maybe someone is doing better, something better than me, I'm jealous, I want to fight about them, I want to compete with them. At the end of the day, maybe we don't get to achieve the goals in the organization, and all of us, we lose together. So instead of that, I think let's engage our energy in more better things, like complimenting each other, not allowing jealousy to eat us up, not to allow that corrosive bad ingredient in us. Yeah, that is my feeling, and I would wish to know how you feel about it. Maybe you can also tell me how you are dealing with this cold, because baridi, hey, for me, putting on a pull neck is not like this the best way I would have wanted to dress, but banange baridi. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. I'm so happy that we have had another opportunity. Much more is coming. Yeah, so thank you for those people who have been sharing my messages. Let's continue to spread positivity. We are growing, and I'm so happy that we are growing, and my desire is that I see someone being impacted by my messages, and that they live a positive life, and that we create and we get a healthy society all together. Bye.